Chapter 8. In the nameless bookstore, Pierce traced the trail of an attempted burglary. He discovered that Charles Hawkins was behind the attempt. Pierce opened the bookseller's safe to find what the letter and Sarah Hawkins had in there. There was a book covered in human skin which was laying inside, which irresistibly attracted the detective. When he opened it, his mind was projected into another body.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Is he being drugged?
Did you inject him with a tranquilizer?
No, Doctor. Not me, not anyone. Our stock is empty, yet again.
Again? But there was enough for the whole island.
More and more people are suffering from insomnia. We can't refuse to help.
Of course.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Very well. I'll examine him.
Alright, so first off, let's have a look at his head.
30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell. His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin. Tender at the touch. Slightly sticky.
Ew, that sounds disgusting.
Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
And something in his belly.
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth.
He's severely dehydrated.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
The state of his limbs is worrisome.
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
body is mutating.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Coleman, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
These symptoms are worrisome.
These are alarming symptoms.
Excuse me.
If we don't act, he'll die.
Do you believe that? I'm not as convinced, you see. I even think this man has a strong chance of completely healing from his ailments.
No, Doctor. This patient isn't himself anymore. He's dying.
Really? What do you mean by isn't himself?
He's changing. His physical characteristics, they are more animal than human now.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Oh.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Hidden files, maybe.
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office. What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep mum.
Okay. Get into Fuller's office. Right.
Chronic insomnia. Like half the island.
So it seems insomnia affects everyone on the island. What's through here? Nothing.
This place draws you in and never lets you go. The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office. The answers must be hidden in Fuller's
Everybody
office.
says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly. It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. and the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Hang in there.
Come now. Don't let that witch sap your morale. We're lacking in qualified personnel, and she knows it. Her petty punishments won't last forever.
I'm trying, Doctor. I'm trying. It's just that sometimes I imagine she shuts down the water herself, just for the pleasure of harassing me.
Her time is much too precious for these kind of petty games.
Anyway, I've learned my lesson. I'll hold my tongue next time.
Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Alright, so I guess if we follow the pipe, we can turn on the water for her. I guess that's best idea. Left door here. Boiler room.
I don't have any business in the boiler room.
I thought I did.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan.
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show.
Wow, what a bitch.
The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
Pseudoscientific work by Cesar Lombroso correlates an individual's morphology with his criminal predispositions. The seriousness of this study and the accuracy of the demonstrations can deceive an uninformed reader. Let's talk
We're
to
running
you.
out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, but Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment. We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
Radio, nothing in here. This is the ward block A. That's where it came from. What is in here? Medicine and Secret Sciences. This very interesting book, aimed at the wide public, demonstrates how non-recognized sciences have influenced modern medicine. Magnetism, grandmother's secrets, Chinese acupuncture, hypnosis, herbal medicine, alchemy, and many others have contributed, to a certain extent, to the enrichment of medicine at the beginning of this century. So I need to get into Fuller's office somehow.
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
Yeah, that's good advice. Kitchen. I guess we'll start having a sticky beak in here. Holy shit, this place is disgusting.
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
Block A. B. I can talk to you.
May I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
Maureen
I'm sorry.
Harding.
Dr. Fuller is a very busy man.
Well, is there anyone else who can tell us what's going on?
She's our only family, you know? And we can't even see her medical file.
I'll examine her myself.
Don't worry. I'm aware our institution is not always welcoming. But your mother is in good hands. I'll tend to her myself. And keep you informed at once. Would that suit you?
Well, that sure sounds great to us, Doctor. Thank you.
But those are just words, so we're not budging.
Very well. At least I'll know where to find you.
Alright. Maureen, eh?
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation.
What? I can't do anything. Oh, don't you tell me I have to do it again. Oh no, there we go.
Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high.
I thought the game
Replace
froze
it
or
with
something.
2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands. Hay fever. What's he doing here? He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Oh, poor bugger.
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back?
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
Mrs. Sanders?
Well, that's her.
Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
Maureen Sanders, medical file. And the file describes the state in which Irene Sanders entered the Riverside Institute, as well as the treatments administered to her. Fuller added a handwritten note. He recommends to take her down to the psychiatric wing in order to provide her with the quiet and rest that she needs. I tricked you.
Ah, so there's Harding. She's still sleeping. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney.
Alright. So her kidney is saved. I'll go and tell those two gentlemen in a minute. Any important documents for me? Oh, a key.
What is the boiler room key doing here? The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it.
Well, grab the damn thing.
The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it.
That's what I needed to get it. No. Oh, it's laggy. There's so many spots. I come from there. Still a whole bunch of people here.
Intoxication from breathing organic vapors.
Definitely something whack going on in this town.
Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. His binds left bloody wounds. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
This patient has been mistreated.
Those basement brutes tied him up too tight, and now he's hurt.
I keep trying to heal his wounds, but he reopens them.
Do you have a diploma as a nurse?
Excuse me?
So take care of this man.
Savage.
So, Doctor, have you been able to examine our mother?
I saw her. She is
I've
fine.
tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh, thank you so much, Doctor. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning, so it won't make a difference.
Oh boy.
Dr. Colden.
Nothing worth grabbing here.
In theory, this is where we hang the key to the boiler room. Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him.
Well, I know where the boiler room key is.
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Thank you. I'll be going. This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
The file is strangely incomplete, and the detail on treatment is not given. Does not respect standard practice. I wonder if I can grab that key now since I've investigated that board. I'll just quickly head back. Where was it? Over here.
The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it.
I can't even pick it up, so I don't know what's going on. I don't think I'm meant to, I don't know. It's all good. We'll keep looking anyway.
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory.
Fair enough. Keep exploring. We have another section in there, but I'm not... do I want to go in here yet?
The
No,
operating room is never accessible after an operation.
That's Fuller's office. I need to get in there. But how?
The door to the boiler room is locked.
We have administration. Might be something interesting through there. Aha! That will end up going around, maybe. But there's probably a lot of clues around here. What is this area? Nothing. Excuse me. No events, so there's obviously going to be a stealth section. We'll see an event and a hiding spot. Alright, I don't want to go that way just yet.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do. Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
Extract Donovan and cut off the water. So, can I actually get into the boiler room now?
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag.
So this is the locker room. But there's nothing here. So now I have to get into the boiler room.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag.
Now if I follow the pipe, that will take me there.
I'm the one who pays.
The door to the boiler room is locked. Where did I see that key? Ah, yes. The office in Block B.
Yes, exactly. Oh dear. The key to the boiler room.
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
Shouldn't be too hard to do. She'd probably melt. Stupid witch.
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
You're a bad lawyer. Medicine master. Ooh. Damn, I got master in psychology as well. Damn. You're a bad lawyer.
You're not here for treatment, right?
Am I so obvious?
Yes.
Only to me. I know you worry about me.
I trust you. I'm happy to see you.
Me too, Ethan. Is that all?
Well, there might be something else. I'm not sure.
Tell me.
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
Seems like an affliction.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
Alright. So we need to shut off the water. Where's the boiler room? Should be able to get in through this side. Aha.
can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
Oh boy, tool. Find a tool. Damn. So maybe the janitor or something?
Everybody says it. She's a witch. And everything all right, Dr. Colden?
All is well, Elizabeth. Thank you. I was making sure the water wasn't cut off yet again.
Thank God, no. The water's running. I have no desire to call Donovan for help.
Hang in there.
Come now. Don't let that witch sap your morale.
I'm trying, Doctor. I'm trying. Sometimes I imagine she shuts down the water.
Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Maybe the janitor that was mopping might have moved by now. Oh, what a surprise. Is this different? No, that's the same area. Am I up here? Find a tool, there we go. Easy peasy. Now, where was I?
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
There we go. Tally-ho! Where'd you go?
The last. The missing files must be hidden here. The Stendhal Syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders.
Rare mental illness. Subjects display mental disorders linked to an exposure to works of art. Of course. I'll have to be quick, I don't want to be caught.
Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
How do I rotate this? Oh boy. So that rotates all of them. It rotates 2. Alright, I think I can do this.
I've unlocked something.
That was easy.
Patient files. I was right.
Sarah Hogan's interview. Excellent.
I should go another way.
Sure. Can I get back out in time? Whew, yes I can. Excellent. So where was that gramophone? Yeah. Close that. Close that. Can I play it on this? Oh. I still got to search his office apparently. I have searched everything, have I not? That should be it. Is there something here? No. Oh, here we go. I was at the wrong section.
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have fully accepted the illusory nature of what she calls mythos.
This finger belonged to a woman. Why keep it here?
Without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
Why is Ethan on medication? Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came. Irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. Are you prepared?
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Hidden in plain sight. Sneaky devil. Okay. Well, where did I see that shoe? It was in the office, but hidden in plain sight, eh? There's one over here.
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection.
Well, I reckon I've got enough clues, but there might be something else. Better double check before I leave. No, I guess that's it.
I must go back to the basement.
Oof, the basement. Basement is this way, I'm guessing. Yes, good. Oof, gross.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
Okay.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly. Talk, filthy thief! Oh, I swear I'll shoot!
Is Charles Hawkins?
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead!
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
I have to have a master in occultism for that answer. Marie Colden.
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait! No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
Fair enough.
All right. All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go! Rescue the doctor!
Thank you, Drake.